Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go over the latest update patch notes for the DreamSnaps update. I am so excited about this. I hope you guys are as well. Let's quick go in here and then we're going to take a look at the actual trailer, which I am not going to play any music because there's always copyright issues when you do that. So we're just going to totally skip that. But let's run down through the DreamSnaps update patch notes. Howdy, Valley Villagers. It's almost time to sugar rush into our next update. So mark your calendars for tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, which is where I'm at. We'll be able to race into new quests with Vanellope and interact with our first multiplayer feature, DreamSnaps. Who is excited for the DreamSnaps? We have spoken, we as the players have spoken, and the developers have totally listened. They heard our cries for more Moonstones, and they are delivering in the second summer update. According to their Twitter page, we'll be receiving chances to get free Moonstones. Of course, there is a catch and we will have to work for them, but I think the effort we put in will pay off big time. A couple of the key things that were taken away from the Q&A that they had posted on their Twitter page, which I'm not going to show you here, but a couple of the key things that we took away from that is that there is no social media account needed, which is awesome for those of us, or those of you, I shouldn't say me, I do have social media, but for those of you who don't have social media, this is going to be perfect because now you're just going to be able to do this all in game and you'll be able to play along as well. So this is perfect for people who are not on social media. Also, everyone is eligible to earn Moonstones, a minimum of 300 per week. So if we break that down a little bit, I did some numbers because I just wanted to see what this would give us. Our Moonstones per week minimum should be 700 because if you get one blue chest a day, that's 50, and you multiply that by 7 days, that's 350. If we participate, we'll get a minimum of 300 in the DreamSnaps. So that's already 650, and you can get an extra 50 just by voting. So the minimum that we can get per week is going to be 700. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't really help us with the premium shop, but if there is something on that premium shop that you guys really, really want, all you have to do is just save those because everything's going to come back around. It's going to just keep rotating. So even if you missed it one time, it'll come back around and you can get it the next time. So if there is something you really want, those 700 Moonstones are really going to be helping out. And I hope this isn't just a short time span. They did not give an end date, so I'm assuming this is going to be something that's going to be forever in the game, at least until they stop updating it or stop even, following it. Anyway, let's get back to the patch notes. So let's check out the new content and improvements. This is all about the DreamSnaps. Flex your creativity and compete in weekly community-wide photo challenges with DreamSnaps. Each week, earn a variety of prizes for participating, including Moonstones, furniture, and clothing items. Please note, Touch of Magic clothing and furniture are not compatible with DreamSnaps and cannot be included in submission in order to keep the feature a fun environment for all players. And that also keeps things fair. So I agree with that. Tell me in the comments what you think about that. I'm fine with it. Not everybody is good at Touch of Magic. I know I am not. I can do simple designs. That's it. Then we've got Vanellope loads into the valley, bringing with her some sweet new friendship quests and items to earn. I can't wait to see what items we get. Obviously, we know the car's there. And we saw the house, so that's got to be her house, and I love that house. All right, so we're going to keep up with Vanellope with more efficient hovering. This has been needed. And I will tell you, since Update 5, I've noticed that the hovering has gotten a little better. Not a lot, but it has gotten a little better. So if they increase this, this is going to be great because it was not efficient before. It just, I loved it, but it wasn't efficient. Then we've got the video capture feature built into the Nintendo Switch hardware has been disabled, helping reduce the frequency of crash rates. The development team is continuing to closely monitor this topic as they consider further changes to improve performance. This is great for Switch owners. I'm a Switch owner as well. I haven't played on the Switch probably in a year. Well, almost. The game hasn't been out a year. But since October, I believe it is the last time I played on the Switch because it was just so horrible with crashing issues. Then we've got, they want us to please note, video capture via capture card and screenshot capture on Switch are unaffected and will continue to function as expected. So that's good. General stability has been improved on Nintendo Switch. We continue to explore further means of optimization for future updates. Hopefully it will not crash as much, but I'm guessing that they're still expecting crashes. The inventory of Scrooge McDuck's store has received a slight rebalance to reduce the chance of duplicates appearing. This is a small preliminary tweak as we investigate this topic further and look into changes that could be made for future updates. The only thing I'm not sure about this particular update is I do like getting duplicates. Not necessarily. If they're talking duplicates of things we already own, that's one thing. If they're talking like, you're not going to see this item in your store for another week. If we put it in here this week, you're not going to see it for another week. And maybe you don't own that yet, but you didn't have the money for it. I mean, I'm sure by now we all have the money for it, but if you're a new player, you might not. And you might not have been able to afford to buy it that day. So hopefully that just means duplicates of your own items that you've already bought, not duplicates as in it was in the store, Monday. Let's not put it back in the store again until next Monday so it's not, redundant. Hopefully that's not what they mean. All right, let's move on to top bug fixes. Fixed an issue which caused the game to hang at the initial loading screen for some Xbox players. I don't play on Xbox. Fixed an issue which caused certain bordered paths to display with flipped borders when placed. That's a great thing that they're fixing that. I'm hoping that doesn't mess with the whole rug thing where some of those paths actually went on top of the rug and it made it look really cool. I'm hoping that doesn't change that, but it might. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. We fixed an issue which certain item visuals and names did not match in Scrooge McDuck's store, which was a thing, but I didn't even care. It was no big deal. Fixed an issue in which players were unable to hang with Fairy Godmother. I had this issue, but the problem wasn't that I couldn't hang out with her. Here's what was going on. My game was actually continuing to say she was still hanging out with me, even though I had shut the game off. And then when I went back in, she wasn't following me. So I'd have to ask her again, and she would say, goodbye. Like we were following each other. So then I'd have to ask her again. And once I asked again, she was fine. And then sometimes I would lose her, which honestly, it kind of went with her character that she would just get lost somewhere. That wasn't what was going on. Apparently, it's a glitch and they're fixing that. But all you had to do is go back to her and grab her and she would just follow you again. It was a thing. The Remembered quest fixed an issue in which players were unable to find the Forgotten after experiencing a game crash. Bibbidi Bobbidi Oops quest fixed an issue which prevented players from giving the gathered materials to Fairy Godmother. I did not have that issue, thank goodness. Hakuna Matata, they fixed an issue that caused the relaxing oasis to disappear. Sprouting a Story quest fixed an issue which prevented progression in this quest if the storybook was given to Wally in the Dazzle Beach or Glade of Trust biomes. I didn't have that problem, fortunately. An Important Night at the Restaurant quest fixed an issue which prevented the player from interacting with the service hatch. Then we have fixed an issue in which Switch players would occasionally encounter a soft lock when attempting to exit edit mode after editing their valley for an extended period of time. Fixed an issue with Rapunzel's summer sun drop gown, and I had this happen to me, and I did make that sun drop gown a really cool color. You could actually change it in the Touch of Magic tool, but unfortunately, it looks like they fixed that. And any custom designs made using these two items will be removed. So, that sucks because I really liked the dress I made. They also fixed an issue on PlayStation 4 in which the design print of certain t-shirts would transfer to newly equipped t-shirts. I didn't have that issue. I don't have PlayStation. Fixed an issue in which players were unable to track quests from the menu. I didn't have that either, thank goodness. Fixed an issue which prevented the player from changing their avatar's pose in photo mode when welcoming a new character to the valley. Which is funny because I didn't even notice that, but now that they say it, I think that was happening to me as well. Fixed an issue in which the wrong input is displayed on screen during the fishing minigame. Fixed a rare game freeze that would occur on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 when signing out of PSN, various localization fixes, various visual and sound fixes, various additional bug fixes, optimizations, and performance stability improvements. What do you guys think of this new update coming out tomorrow? What are you most excited for? Are you excited for some of these fixes? Maybe there was a glitch that you couldn't get through or finish a quest. Is there maybe the hovering, getting your energy for longer? I think that's so awesome. Or are you happy? Are you really excited for the DreamSnaps themselves? Because I think I'm more excited for that. I really love Vanellope and I love her car in her house. But I think these DreamSnaps are going to be so awesome. So I cannot wait to start playing with this. And from what I read earlier on their Twitter page, it did say something about they're going to give you quests. So basically not quests, but they're going to tell you what you need to take a picture of. So this last one that they did, they used emojis with a crown and a castle, and they said that was the first week. So I'm assuming we're going to have to do something with a crown in front of the castle or in the castle. I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. So guys, again, I work full time, so I cannot play this game tomorrow morning. I won't be able to play till tomorrow night. So what I want you to do, put in the comments, let me know what's going on, because I'm so excited to find out what everything that this new little, I know it's not a huge update, but I'm just very excited about it. It's these DreamSnaps. They've got me, man. They got me. Because I want moonstones. I want moonstones bad. I'm a hoarder of moonstones. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, go ahead and give it a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And I will see you guys all next time. I will definitely have a video up by the weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.